Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
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 सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः. ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः. ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. ओम श्री जानकी वल्लभो विजयते. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शंकरं लोकशंकरं. समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं. नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते. पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे. नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवामभागं. पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम्. अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं धनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं. सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं. रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि. When we study history, itihasa, often people ask this question, why did something happen? And I always say, why is always a wrong question. To ask someone else, why is not the correct question. So when we look at the entire story, that Sri Ramachandra's Yuvaraja Pada is supposed to be there, coronation is supposed to happen, Abhishek is supposed to happen. Suddenly Manthara's mind gets twisted. She confuses Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi becomes stubborn, forces Dashratha to change his mind. Now when we look at this entire story, often we ask this question, why? Why did she do like this? Why did Manthara do like this? Why did Kaikeyi do like this? See, why is not a good question for somebody else, is because we will never know the answer. Manthara and Kaikeyi is not here now. You can ask them, why did they do? And actually speaking, even they themselves cannot tell. Why did they do it? If we see in our own life, whatever we have decided and whatever we have done so far, somebody asks this question, why? Why your mother, father or aunt or whoever kept your name like this? No, why has no answer? Why means they kept. No, but what was the reason? Why did you do a particular thing? At least about yourself you can give some answer. But about others, how can you tell why? Why is a good question to ask yourself about future and about present. It's a very good question. Why am I here? As a human being, as a sadhaka, why am I here? Why? Because then that will clarify my purpose. But to ask somebody else why is not the right question. And it's also because, see, there are so many layers to a particular incidence. Unless we understand all those layers, we will not know why this happened. Say for example, when we look at this immediate story which is in front of us, that Rajabhisheka is supposed to happen, but now he is sent to forest. So our immediate response is bad, should not have happened. But we saw that in the long term, this is the best thing that could happen. Actually speaking, if you study Valmiki Ramayana, Sri Ramachandra has lived a long life. But the only stories that we know are from the forest. We don't know the 12 years what he did after marriage before going to forest. After coming back from forest, he has lived for 1000 years according to Valmiki Ramayana. As a king, do we know any story? No. So the only thing that has inspired so many generations is this decision of Bhagavan to follow father's words and go to the forest, stay in the forest, and then whatever happened in the forest. So according to the immediate thing, we may say, oh, this is not good. Coronation would have been nice. What is this? But from a higher standpoint, if you see Adi Daivika standpoint, what happened is correct only, is good only. Beneficial for everyone. So we should understand this perspective that there are many layers to a particular incident, and you can't just ask the question why this happened. Many times when some people watch movies, they also ask this question. I always remember when I used to watch movies with my mother, she will always have these kind of questions. And in the Hindi movies, etc., there will be very close scene will be there that if only the hero turns little bit, the story will be very different. Hey, turn, look behind. Why is he not turning? Because director has told him not to. That's the actual answer. Some confusion, etc. happens, isn't it? If only they could have spoken to each other on phone, confusion would have been gone. Why are they not? Because director has told them not to. What other answer can you give? You give proper answer. Why something? The story will not progress. Otherwise, Kaikeyi climax. Before climax only movie will end. No heroic, nothing. No story, no fighting, nothing will be there. No, because it has to happen, all these things are necessary. So you can't ask this question, why? Director has a very high perspective in mind. He wants to tell many things. And therefore, he has to construct a story. Now, if he has to construct a story, that story has to be ups and downs. You can't have everything nice. Then you won't enjoy that movie. In the same way, director of the world has decided that the story is going to be in a particular way. That's why sometimes I like how Adhyatma Ramayana explains. That everybody knows everything. There is no surprise element. So Manthara also knows that now I have to go and confuse Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi also knows that now I have to go and ask. Dasharatha also knows that now Kaikeyi will come. Why? Everything has to happen how it has to happen. So from Adi Bhautika standpoint, we think that something wrong is happening. You go to Adi Daivika standpoint, we understand that this is good for others. But you come to Adhyatmic standpoint, you see everything is nice. Bhagavan staying there and becoming king is also nice. Bhagavan going to forest is also nice. So we should find right perspective for ourselves to look at this entire itihasa. We should not say why this happened, why that happened. It was supposed to happen. What do you mean why? The director has decided. And it will happen like that only. So this concept we must always remember when we study itihasa. Now, Kaikeyi asked, Dasharatha Maharaj had to say yes, and they called Sri Rama also, and we saw how beautifully Bhagavan has taken the whole thing. He says, oh mother, Janani, why are you thinking that you are doing something wrong? You have done the most perfect thing. And he gives reasons why Sri Rama going to forest is the best thing. He says, number one, I already have gone. So I know a lot of satsanga, rishi, munis, etc. I will be able to meet. Number two, all the reasons that he has given, no? Number two, I am not just going out of my desire, I am going to fulfill the duty of following the order of my father and you. Even better. So not only I can have satsang, but it will be out of order. It's because of some order I am doing my duty. It is even better. Number three, Bharata become king. I love Bharata so much. And anyways, I had problem that only elder son can become a king. I didn't like it. So now it is very good. So please know that I am not at all hesitant or angry or anything. I am happily ready to go. When we see other Ramayanas, Valmiki Ramayana especially, there are so many layers to this. So many further stories are there. Dasharath Maharaj is wishing that for once in his lifetime, Sri Rama becomes disobedient child. For once. That I have to say go to forest because I have given the, vara, I have promised. So I when I say that go to forest, he should say no. That will be perfect. Dasharath Maharaj is thinking. Here Tulsidas Ji says that Dasharath Maharaj knows that Sri Rama will never be disobedient. So he starts praying to Devatas, saying that please make sure that he says no. In Valmiki Ramayana, you will say Dasharath Maharaj himself gives him ideas, saying that see, you are a Kshatriya. Kshatriya can become king by force also. So I will give you order, you say I am not going to follow the order, put me into jail, become king. Really Dasharath Maharaj has given this idea. Many other ideas, many other people have also given. Very interesting. That entire episode in Valmiki Ramayana. Lakshmana says, let us not allow Bharata to enter into Ayodhya only. Na rahega baas, na bajegi basuri. Very good. Vasishtha Rishi also gives idea. Vasishtha Rishi says, she has asked for you to go in forest for 14 years, right? You go in the forest for 14 days and come back. Sri Ram says, what is this? He says, without you, for us, one day is like 1 year. So 14 days you stay, 14 years are over, you come back. But you remember what I was telling in the last session? All these ideas that they are giving are according to dharma only. Kshatriya dharma, it is allowed. But Sri Rama has not come to follow dharma. Sri Ramachandra has come to set the benchmark of dharma. And therefore he listens to everybody and then says, no, I am not going to do any of it. He tells Dasharath Maharaj, I am not going to listen to you by saying that put me in jail, etc. No. You remain king till Bharata comes. Make Bharata king. I am going to forest. Lakshmana, though, he doesn't say anything. He says, you are mad only. And to Vasishtha Rishi, he says, Rishi, if you yourself start to tell like this, it will be very difficult. Please do not find any shortcuts into this. There is no need also, because 14 years will go like this. You will not even feel. Let me fulfill my duty, let me do my duty properly and let me go there. So that is called Sri Ramachandra. That dharma, what is dharma? That he has defined. He has not just followed. He has defined, okay, this is how it should be. So, against Dasharath Maharaj's wish, Sri Ramachandra agrees and consoles Dasharath Maharaj and says that you don't worry, I will go to my mother Kausalya Ji, I will tell her everything and I will return and I will go to forest, please understand this. Then he goes to his mother. Now what is happening in Ayodhya? Oh, so much of description is there in here. It goes till, I think, Doha number 51 it goes. That how all the people are perceiving this entire scene. And everybody is criticizing different people. Some people are criticizing, most of the people are criticizing Kaikeyi, saying that what is this, she has gone mad, she doesn't know what she is doing. Some people, they say Kaikeyi is a lady. Now they generalize, all ladies are like this only. This is our favorite thing. Generalizing is our favorite thing. One person has done something, we'll generalize it to everybody, saying that everybody is like this only. All ladies, that's why you should never believe them. And they see Manthara also don't understand. Whereas some people, they say, why are you criticizing Kaikeyi? It is Dasharath Maharaj's fault. Why did he promise something when he did not know that what the promise is going to be about? Why to give two boons when you are not capable of fulfilling them? Dasharath Maharaj is responsible. There are different people telling different things. Some people, they even say that actually this is Bharatji's plan. Staying there, he is doing all these things. Why? Because he wants to become king. So immediately some other people, they say, you shut up. You don't know anything. You don't know Bharata or what? How can he even think of sending Sri Ramachandra to forest? All different perspectives, people talking about these different things. One thing they all feel is what is happening is not good for us. Therefore, they go to some scholarly, elderly people and they say, you please form a committee and go and tell them something. So, Brahmanas, they say, it is better that Brahmana Patnis go this time. Generally, Brahmanas would have gone and spoken to Dasharath Maharaj, but this time, we don't have to change the mind of Dasharath Maharaj. We have to change the mind of Kaikeyi, and therefore, you please form a team. So, Brahmana Patnis, they go there and they try to persuade Kaikeyi, and you will see what kind of logic and everything. Sometimes they have been very harsh also, and they are telling you what you are doing is very wrong. You should not do like this. Don't worry, Bharata will still become the king and Sri Rama will not do anything. Do not even think about it. Don't do like this. But she doesn't listen. There is one very nice story I had heard from some Ramayana, not there in Valmiki Ramayana, not there in Tulsi Ramayana. Why Kaikeyi did like this? Everybody is thinking, no, why? One very beautiful reason I had heard. The reason is, only Kaikeyi knew about the curse that Dasharath Maharaj had. It will come in the story later, in Valmiki Ramayana also it comes later only, that Shravan, parents, that story is there, no? It is said that because she was the youngest, and Dasharath Maharaj loved her the most, only she knew about this curse. And the curse was that Dasharath Maharaj will die because of Putra Viyoga, because of separation from his son. The moment 4 sons were born, Kaikeyi knew which son they are talking about. Whom Dasharath Maharaj is most attached to? That is Sri Ramachandra. Now that Ramayana says that Kaikeyi loved Sri Ramachandra so much that she thought that Putra Viyoga can be by 2 reasons. Either son and father are separated or son has to die. That's called Putra Viyoga. She said, I cannot allow Sri Ramachandra to die. It is better to send him far. Because it is there in the curse, because it is there in the prarabdha of Dasharath Maharaj, it will happen. Let it not be death of Sri Rama. Therefore, she sent him far. Kveji, do you think it is right? How does it matter? Wonderful idea. Very good story. I like it. Why? Because it is very coherent with Kaikeyi's usual nature. I already told you how much love she had. So possible that she took all the blame on herself so that Sri Ramachandra will be safe. Anyways, Dasharath Maharaj was going to die. Putra Viyoga, Dukkha, that was the cause of his death. But in Valmiki Ramayana, what is said? That Manthara poisons Kaikeyi's mind and Kaikeyi's mind changes. That is not wrong. That is absolutely right. It's part of history. And she makes Dasharath Maharaj also agree to what she wants. And finally, it is decided that Bharata is going to become king and Sri Ramachandra has to go to forest for 14 long years. Now, we go forward. Now, Sri Ramachandra goes to Kausalya Mata to tell this news. Now, you see, Kausalya ji doesn't know anything. She is still preparing for coronation only. So, she gets up in the morning, she finishes all her things and she is doing the puja. When she sees Sri Ramachandra, she welcomes him like with that thought that now he is going to become Yuvaraja today. So she welcomes him, she makes him sit. And I tell you what a lovely thing. She starts asking questions about what time is the coronation. Are you ready? And I tell you, he is going to become crowned prince and king, okay? But you see the questions that she is asking. Did you take bath? Did you eat? Pakka mother. You may become king. Your mother remains your mother. Isn't it true? My mother still asks me all these questions. She checks also. Diwali day, she will call just to check whether did I get up in the properly on time or not. Because she knows that's the only time I will get holiday, no classes. So what if he gets up late? So first thing she will call. And by the voice only I know why she is calling. And by my voice she also knows whether I have gotten up now or I have been up long time. Why? Mother is mother. You can't change. See how beautifully she says, you please take bath quickly and come, I'll give you something nice to eat. That's what she tells. Sri Ramachandra says, I took bath, you please sit down, I have to tell you something. What Sri Ramachandra is telling, let us read after Doha number 52. तात जाऊं बलि बेगी नहाहू
तात जाऊं बलि बेगी नहाहू
जो मन भाव मधुर कछु खाऊ
जो मन भाव मधुर कछु खाऊ
पितु समीप तब जाए हु भैया
पितु समीप तब जाए हूँ भैया
भई बड़ी बार जाई बलि मैया
भई बड़ी बार जाई बलि मैया
मातु बचन सुनी अति अनुकूला
मातु बचन सुनी अति अनुकूला
जनु सनेह सुर तरु के फूला
जनु स्नेह सुर तरु के फूला
सुख मकरंद भरे श्रिय मूला
सुख मकरंद भरे श्रिय मूला
निरखि राम मनु भवरु न भूला
निरखि राम मन भवरु न भूला
धर्म धुरी न धर्म गति जानी
धर्म धुरी न धर्म गति जानी
कहे उमातु सन अति मृदु बानी
कहे उमा तुसन अति मृदु बानी
पिता दीन मोहि कानन राजू
पिता दीन मोहि कानन राजू
जहाँ सब भांति मोर बड़ काजू
जह सब भांति मोर बड़ काजू
आय सुदेहि मुदित मन माता
आय सुदेहि मुदित मन माता
जेहि मुद मंगल कानन जाता
जेहि मुद मंगल कानन जाता
जनि सनेह बस डर पसी भोरे
जनि स्नेह बस डर बसी भोरे
आनंदु अम्ब अनुग्रह तोरे
आनंदो अम्ब अनुग्रह तोरे
बरस चारि दस विपिन बसी
बरस चारि दस विपिन बसी
करि पितु बचन प्रमाण
करि पितु वचन प्रमाण
आई पाय पुनि देखी हूँ,
आई पाय पुनि देखी हूँ,
मनुजनि कर सिमलान,
मनुजनि कर सिमलान। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय।
सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय।
She says, please take bath, I'll give you something nice to eat. Why? Because after that you have to go to your father and you have to do so many other things. Matu bachana suni ati anukula. Listening to these sweet words, Bhagavan thought, Janu saneha surataru ke phula. As though Kalpa Vriksha has given fruit, has given flowers. Those beautiful flowers are the love of my mother. He continues, Sukhamakaranda bhare shriya mula, and then there are now fruits also to that. And Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Nirakhi Rama Manu Bhavaru na bhula. And it becomes Bhavara, becomes bee and is enjoying those fruits of Kalpataru, Kalpa Vriksha. But then he understood that now I have to tell. Dharma dhurina dharma gati jani. Bhagavan is dharma dhurina. He understands, and therefore he understood what dharma is to be done now. Kaheu matu sana ati mrudubani. And with lot of love and very soft words, he said this to his mother. What? Pita dina mohi kanana raju. Jaha sab bhati mora bada kaju. He says, oh mother, my father has given me kingdom of forest. You are right, I am supposed to be coronated today, I am supposed to be the king. My father has made me king, but he has made me king of forest. And there, Jaha, where Sababhati Mora Bada Kaju, I have got a lot of work to do. You know, there are so many demons that I have to kill, so many sadhus are there, their yajnas I have to protect, I have to meet them, I have to learn, and so many things are there that I have to do. So my father has given me kingdom of forest. This is called Sri Ramachandra. I always tell, if we would have been in that position, no, we would have gone to mother and we would have said, hello, excuse me, come here. Your husband has gone mad. Go and tell him something. Isn't it? He doesn't do anything like that. He doesn't go and complain to Kausalya Ji about Dashrath Maharaj or Kaikeyi. He doesn't even say anything about Kaikeyi. He doesn't even say that, oh, what is this? I was supposed to be coronated. Now I am sent to forest. What is happening? Neither is he sad, nor is he having any kind of bad thinking about anybody. Nor is he complaining. On the contrary, he twists the whole thing and says that actually father is right only. He has not changed his mind. He has made me king, but he has made me king of forest. And much bigger than Ayodhya. Forest starts from there and goes up to south of India. Throughout the Dandakaranya area and everything. Much larger area I have become king of. That is what my father has done. Ayasu dehi mudita manamata. Oh, you please give me blessings. Jehi muda mangala kanana jata. By which my stay in the forest will become muda and mangala. Will become happy and auspicious. Jani saneha basa darapasi bhore anandu amba anugrahatore. One who has blessings of you. Everything will only be nice for him. Don't be scared or out of love for me that, how my son is going to be in forest for 14 years. Don't have that kind of scare, that fear. When your blessings are there, what will happen to me? Please bless me. What? Barasha chari dasa bipina basi. Chari dasa. Chari dasa means 410. 410 years I will go and come back. He is not even saying 14 years. Like we say, 2-3 days I am coming. Total 5 days over, 2 plus 3. But we don't want to say that I am going for 5 days, 2-3 days. So he is telling 4-10 years I will just go and come back. Pitu bachana praman, and will make my words of my father true. Ai pai puni dekhi hu manujani karisi malan, and I will come back to see your lotus feet again. Please don't be sad. Don't feel bad about it. Please give me blessings. Now you see what this. In Adhyatma Ramayan it is said that, see now how connection is. He is telling here that 10 years means 14 years I will be there and I will come back to see your lotus feet. Now what is the big deal about coming back? In most of the Ramayanas it is said that he has to be there in forest for 14 years. In Adhyatma Ramayan it is said that Kaikeyi has asked that 14 years you must remain in forest, then you can decide what to do. You may continue to stay, you may come back. That's up to you. So by saying that I will come back to see your lotus feet, he is confirming that he is coming back after 14 years. When we understand this story, then everything suddenly makes sense. Later on, Bharat also will say, if you do not come back after 14 years are over, I will die. Why? He wants to make sure that Sri Ramachandra is coming back. Why forest? When your mother came to know that you are coming for Vedanta Sadhaka Course, she thought that you are never going to return. True or no? When you send your children for study group, Chinmaya Kendra class, that time only you think, I think this fellow is now going to become Brahmachari and Swami only. So Sri Ramachandra is telling, please do not think that I am going to forest means I will become Vanaprasthi and then later on Sannyasi. No, I will come back after 14 years. Do not be sad. Don't think that I am leaving you permanently. I am going for some time. You can say deployment on a specific purpose. On site, I am going, I will be back. Now, I tell you, Kausalya Ji's words are even better. She first asks this question, why suddenly you are being sent to forest when you should have been coronated? What crime have you done? She is not saying Dashrath Maharaj is doing something wrong. She is not blaming anybody. She wants to know what wrong has happened for which this punishment is coming. Did you do something wrong for which you are sent to forest? Also, please tell, what can we do about it now? What solution for it is there? So, Tulsidas Ji says, Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra doesn't say anything. But this Sumantra's son is there. Sumithra is Dashrath Maharaj's minister, no? His son, Sachiva Sutta, his son is there. This must have been, see how that system should have been. That Sumithra is the minister and therefore like an attendant to Dashrath Maharaj. His son must have been attendant to Sri Rama. Why? Under training. He has to take Sumantra's position later on. So he is there. He explains everything to Kausalya Mata, what all happened. So Kaikeyi asked for 2 boons and then Dashrath Maharaj gave reluctantly and what all things happened. He tells everything to Kausalya Ji. And then what Kausalya Ji says? She says, what understanding mother is, what understanding wife is, you see, perfect example. She says, after listening to all things, now what can I say now? I am sure you will do what is right. So I am not going to tell you to do something otherwise. If you have taken a decision to follow father's order, you will do that. I know that. In another Ramayana, it is said that Kausalya Ji says you are following father's wish. What about mother's wish? According to Vedas, mother comes ahead of father. Mother is even more important than father. Matrudevo Bhava first, then Pitrudevo Bhava. What about mother's wish? And it is said, Sri Ramachandra says, no, I am following both their wishes. Kaikeyi and Dashratha. She is also mother only. I am following everybody's wish. Mother and father both. Here Kausalya Ji says there is no point in trying to convince you because you have taken decision and you have taken the right decision. And therefore I am not stopping you. She says, I am not even sad that Bharata is going to be coronated. Actually, I am not even worried that you will go to forest and what will happen to you. I am sure you will take care of yourself. I will pray to Devatas that they take care of you. I don't have worry about that. She says, I am worried about what will happen to Dasharath Maharaj and Bharata when you are not there with them. Don't forget, this is Sri Ramachandra's mother. Do you expect anything else from her? So she is not even worried about her own son, she is worried about Bharata. Saying that when he will come back and when he will hear what all things have happened, how will he take that pain? How will he survive without you? How will Dasharath Maharaj survive without you? That is the worry that I have. She says, I am not even going to ask you to take me with you because it will be too much of trouble for you. I am not even going to ask you for that. I know you, it's not right. Shall I tell you something? She says, actually, forest has become lucky now that you are going. Ayodhya has become abhagi, unlucky. Ayodhya has become unlucky. That is what has happened. And she tells, by God's grace, I will wait for 14 years praying for you and hoping that I am alive when you come back. What? This is called... Now when Kausalya Ji has said something like this, nobody will say, look at this. Look at how ladies are thinking. Nobody will say like that. When Kaikeyi did something, you generalize it to all ladies. But when Kausalya Ji is telling, you are not generalizing to all ladies. But look at how deep is this. I tell you, this Ayodhya Kanda is very interesting. So many ladies and so many of their thoughts are there. Already Manthara, Kaikeyi over, now Kausalya over. Now we will see two more ladies entering. Who? First comes Sita Ji. From Doha number 58 onwards, that thing starts. That when Sita Ji heard the news, she came to Kausalya Ji's palace. What? She doesn't want any answers. Why it happened, what happened she already knows, why it happened, and then now what? She just wants to know, what should I do now? What is the order for me? That you must tell. So Kausalya Ji, the moment she sees Sita Ji, she says, Arey, my daughter-in-law is so soft, so sweet. She says, Sita Ji even gets scared by looking at the picture of monkey. Not even actual monkey. Picture of monkey, she gets scared. How is she going to survive in forest? Which means what? Kausalya Ji knows she is going to forest. Kausalya Ji knows that Sita Ji will go to forest. So she has already started thinking 2 steps ahead. Now Sri Ramachandra, before he says anything, wait, we have not taken that decision. Why are you saying how will she survive in forest? We have not taken that decision. He looks at Sita Ji and he says, you see, I have been ordered to go to forest, not you. So you have, like from childhood, you have always stayed in the palace and you have been raised very delicately. You will not be able to take the toughness of the forest. And he starts to narrate. The roads are difficult. The climate is tough. And there are dangerous animals and demons in the forest. He even says that we are going to forest, means the mountain area, no? Water in the mountain area is heavy. You will not be able to digest that. He says, some days you will get food, some days you will not get food. So, listen to me. When I go to forest, somebody will be required to take care of parents. Please stay here and take care of them. Kausalya Ji said that she will be scared to go to forest. Sri Ramachandra has given reasons why she should not go to forest. Sita Ji listens to everybody. And then what? Then she says, done? Can I say? What? It's called point by point rebuttal. She has noted all the points that all of them have made. Now, one by one, she is going to say, you made this point, now let me. Lawyer. Anyways, ladies are very good at this. She is Sita Ji. She says, first of all, sorrow of separation from you is far greater than all the sorrow that I will face in forest. You are telling me that I will be having difficult time in forest because of difficult roads and climate is tough and this and that. You put all that sorrow together, it is nothing in front of the sorrow if I have to be away from you. Number one. Number two, you said you should stay here and take care of my parents. She says all relations are through the husband. If I cannot serve my own husband, how can I serve his mother and father? My primary duty is towards my husband, then extended duty is towards parents. I am not saying no to serve them, but she says primary duty I have to do first. Third point. If you tell me that you will go to forest and I will remain here, when you are living in all the tough situations that you have just told me, how can I live here in luxurious life with palace and all these things? When you are going to live on hard water of the mountains, how can I have this soft water here? When you are going to face tough climate, how can I face here very comfortable climate? That is not possible. And you said, Kausalya Ji was also talking that I am little scared. When you are with me, the greatest warrior on earth, I should be scared of whom? Lion, tiger. Can lion, tiger do anything when you are with me? Shrestha Dhanurdhara is there. Demons. What? They can't even look at me. Forget about touching me. I am not scared of all of them when you are with me. I promise you, I will not be a burden on you. I will serve you, I will press your feet, I will cook. Whatever I can do, I will do. But I am coming with you. Every single point that the Kausalya Ji and Sri Ramachandra had said, she has answered everyone. And finally, she has said, I am coming. Tulsidas Ji completes the topic immediately. Sri Rama agrees. In Valmiki Ramayana, no, it goes on. He gives reasons, then she gives more reasons, then Kausalya Ji gives reasons, and then she gives more reasons. Then Lakshmana comes in between. And sometimes he is on Sri Ramachandra's side, sometimes on Sita Ji's side. Why? The moment he starts giving reason from Sri Ramachandra's side, because he also knows that Sita Ji may not be able to take. Then suddenly he remembers that later on this topic will come to me, so I can't give too many points to Sri Rama. So he shifts to Sita Ji's side and starts giving reason why she should come. All these wonderful things are there. In Valmiki Ramayana, at the time of marriage, Janak Maharaj says one very beautiful sloka to Sri Ramachandra. He says, Abravi Janako Raja Kausalya-Nandavardhanam Yam Sita Mamasuta Sahadharmacharitava. This is very famous line. This is generally said during all marriages, this sloka. Pratichya chainam bhadram te panim grannishva panina pativrata mahabhaga chaya iva anugata tava. Janak Maharaj says that Kausalya-Nandavardhanam Janakaha Abravit. He spoke to Kausalya-Nandavardhanam. He spoke to Sri Rama what? Yam Sita Mamasuta. This Sita, who is my daughter, Sahadharmacharitava. Now from today, she is your wife. Sahadharmacharini. She will walk the path of righteousness along with you. Pratichya chainam bhadram te. Please make sure that she gets all the auspiciousness. Panim grannishva panina. Hold her hand with your hand. This is called panigrahana. This is the panigrahana mantra that is chanted. Pativrata. She will be very loyal to you. Mahabhaga. Embodiment of virtues. Chaya iva anugata tava. she will walk behind you like your shadow. So when Sri Ramachandra goes to forest, where will Sita ji go? Behind him to the forest like shadow. So Sita ji also has convinced, Sri Ramachandra has agreed. Now Lakshman ji comes running there. Why? Again he is worried that what if Sri Rama says, okay, I will take my wife but not you. What will happen to me? So he comes running there. So the moment Sri Ramachandra sees him, before Lakshmana opens his mouth, he says, wait, first listen to me. No, elder brother, listen to me what I am telling. What? He says, you see, this is not time to take any decision out of love, attachment, nothing. Understand the situation of the kingdom. Bharata and Shatrughna are not here. I am going to forest with Sita. Father is in a very bad state of mind. All the people of the kingdom are in a bad state. At such time, kingdom is absolutely vulnerable. People, the enemies, etc. will attack. You have to remain here, give support to father, wait till Bharata comes and becomes king. That is your job, that this handover and everything happens correctly. No, Lakshman, how can you argue with this? This is correct logic. Now Lakshmana thinks, what should I answer? And he finds a solution. What he says? Lakshmanji says, Bhagavan, all my power is because of you. If you go to forest, I will not have power to take care of all these people. I am such a small baby. Such a big responsibility you are giving to me. Take care of father. Who? Dasharath Maharaj. Who has protected Indra? Who should take care? Me, small boy. And then take care of the kingdom. How? It's not possible. No, you may say you do, but I am not capable. All my power is because of you. You are gone, power is gone. What will I do? Shall I tell you something? For me, my father, my mother, my brother, my kingdom, everything is you. So don't tell me that I have other duties. I have only one duty, and that is towards you. Now what will you say to Sri Lakshmana also now? So again Sri Ramachandra says, okay, fine. Do one thing. Go to your mother, take her permission, take her blessings and come back. He is sending Lakshman ji to Sumithra ji to take permission. But he already knows that this fellow has convinced me. So convincing mother is not a difficulty. So go, take permission, first ask at least once for her to say yes, and then you take blessings and come back. He goes. Sumithra ji comes to know of all these things, and her state is exactly like Kausalya ji. That's what Tulsidas Ji says. Now Lakshman ji's mind is pumping hard. He says, I have done the tough part of convincing brother. Now what if this Amma says no, then I can't do anything. I can't lie to Sri Ramachandra also. So he is praying. Say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes. And what? She says yes. If you see, Manthara is a tamasic mind. Kaikeyi is a rajasic mind. Rajasic mind that gets deluded according to Tamas and does wrong things. I already told you, Tamas alone is not a problem. Kumbhakarna is not a bigger problem. Ravana is a bigger problem. Rajasic people who are influenced by Tamas, they are problem. Why? Because tamasic people will be so dull that they will not do anything wrong also. Too much effort. Even to do wrong, you have to put lot of effort. They will not do. It is this rajasic mind that creates all the problems. So tamasic mind, rajasic mind, Kausalya ji and Sumithra ji are sattvic mind. Ved ji, what is Sita ji? Sita ji is Vishuddha Sattva. She is Bhagavati Sakshat. You can't put Sattva, Rajas, Tamas to her. That is what she is. So the moment Lakshmana tells everything to Sumithra ji says, "Oh my dear son, listen carefully. Sri Rama is your father. Sita is your mother. Ayodhya is where Sri Ramachandra is." Full stop. Permission is given. She is telling that you do not have responsibility towards me or Dasharatha Maharaj or anybody else. What large-heartedness the mother must be having. You imagine. To say, from her own mouth she is telling, I am not your mother, Sita ji is your mother. You go and serve them. That is the greatest duty and that is the greatest luck, she says. So your duty is also towards them and you are lucky that you have got to do this duty of serving whom? Sri Rama and Sita Sakshat. You are lucky, I envy you, she says. In Valmiki Ramayana also Sumithra ji says the same thing. Ramam Dasharatham Viddhi, Mam Viddhi Janakatmajam, Ayodhyam Atavim Viddhi, Gachatata Yatha Sukham. She says the same thing. What a beautiful thing. Now she goes on to explain that actually, let me tell you something. Only that mother is lucky whose son is a devotee of God. He says, if your son is not a devotee of God, it is better to remain barren without children than having such kuputras. She says, what can I say? You are not just a devotee of God, but you love God. You are getting opportunity to serve Him. I am the most lucky. Why? Because you are so lucky. And what a wonderful thing she says, Tumare hi bhag Ramu ban jahi, dusar hetu tat kachu nahi. She says, you know, Lakshmana, why Sri Ramachandra is going to forest? For you. Why? So that you will get opportunity to serve him. If he would have remained here, would have become king, there would have been so many sevakas. Now he is giving you complete, unique opportunity. Exclusive sevaka you are. How lucky you are. But mother's heart, she wants also, serve with pure heart. Don't fall for arrogance and likes and dislikes and, kama krodha lobhadi. While saying, she says, even in your dream, do not fall for all these negativities. One Sadhuji, one Mahatma said very nice thing. He said, Lakshmanji takes this advice very seriously. What Sumithra ji has said, not even in your dream you should fall for kama krodha lobha. So he decides to not to sleep only. If you do not sleep, no question of dream. Sauda varshe ahara nidra nahi tayasi. Lakshmana seva karil Ramachandranji. Lakshmanji is serving Sri Ramachandra for 14 years. He has neither slept nor eaten anything. That is what. Then finally she says, gives blessing. See, Sri Ramachandra had said, you take permission and blessings. She has given permission. She has praised. She has even warned. Now blessings. What is the blessing? Rati ho abirala amala siya raghubira pada nita nitanai. Rati ho abirala amala siya raghubira pada nita nitanai. That may your devotion towards Sri Ramachandra and Sita ji keep growing always. What a blessing. So Lakshmanji is now eyes are full of tears. Why? He's so proud of his mother. He says, thank God I got such mother. Whatever I am is because of you only. That's what he feels. You are allowing me to go and serve my God. That is the best thing. The moment he takes blessing, he says, keep your hand on my head. Done. He runs back. Before any other problem, obstacle can come, he immediately goes there and says, done, I am done. Mother, okay, permission given, blessing given, everything done. Chalo, let us start. Sri Rama says that some more time has to happen. We have to go and take blessings of our father, which we will do tomorrow. We'll see in the next session. वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति,
वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति,
वीर मारुति अति धीर मारुति,
वीर मारुति अति धीर मारुति,
गीत मारुति संगीत मारुति,
गीत मारुति संगीत मारुति,
दूत मारुति राम दूत मारुति,
दूत मारुति राम दूत मारुति,
भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति,
भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति,
वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति,
वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति,
गंभीर मारुति,
गंभीर मारुति,
गंभीर मारुति,
गंभीर मारुति।
सियावर रामचंद्र की
जय,
पवन सुत हनुमान की
जय,
उमापति महादेव की
जय,
बोलो भाई सब संतन की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय।
ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।